We are Southeastern 16. I'm Chase Robinson, and there's going to be a good game Saturday night in Columbia, South Carolina, as South Carolina Gamecocks host Texas A&M. The Aggies playing some good football right now. We're going to give you three keys for South Carolina that I think needs to happen if they want to get this win over the Aggies of Texas A&M. As South Carolina comes in 4-3 on the year, 2-3 in conference play, and we all know Texas A&M unbeaten in SEC play, 5-0. They have not lost since the opener there to Notre Dame. This is 6:30 ABC is where you can watch it. Right now, Texas A&M a 2.5-point favorite on the road in Columbia, South Carolina. We know that could be a tough place to play, and I imagine the Gamecock faithful will be coming in strong for this one as they'll look to upset Texas A&M this week. But three things South Carolina needs to do to win this game. The first thing they need to do is slow down the Texas A&M run game. I say slow down because I don't think you can stop it. And I don't think anyone will be able to stop the run game for Texas A&M. It's strong this year. I mean, you look at some of these guys, Amari Daniels, even Marcel Reed, who's been coming in at quarterback. He's a running guy. You look at the numbers of what they're doing running the football, 1,722 yards of running the football. Le'Veon Moss, 757 yards. Amari Daniels, 383 yards. Moss has just been incredible. He scored 10 touchdowns this year. And so they've got to be able to slow down what A&M does offensively, and that's hanging their hat on running the football. Whether it is Moss or Daniels or if Reed starts at quarterback and he runs the football, they've got to be able to slow it down. The pass rush for South Carolina has been terrific this year. Defensively, the Gamecocks have been impressive. And so if they are able to penetrate this offensive line, put pressure on the quarterback, stop the run, or slow down the run, as I'm saying, I think that will greatly benefit South Carolina. But they've been so good at slowing down the pass and maintaining the game through the air. They've got to be able to slow down the run game for A&M this week. That's going to be crucial. But again, you've got the guys up front on the defensive line for South Carolina and the guys on the edges to put a lot of pressure on opposing offenses. So that could come up big and be a big bonus for South Carolina if they're able to do that this week. So slow down the A&M run game, my first key. The second thing is on the offensive side of the football, and that's be creative offensively. This is a good Texas A&M defense. There's two good defenses in this game. But when you look at A&M, they allow 18.4 points per game on average and 338 yards per game. And so they don't give up much. They've been playing good as of late. And so, I think South Carolina has got to be creative. Get Lenore Sellers doing some different things. Consistency, I think, is big because we have not seen a lot of consistency offensively for South Carolina. But be creative and to get something going offensively, get your momentum, and then you can kind of go back to your game. But consistency and creativity are going to be big when it comes to South Carolina offensively in this game if they want to outscore the Aggies, because Texas A&M, again, does not give up much defensively. As a unit there. Again, this is two good defenses, been impressed with both, but neither one of them give up much. So South Carolina is going to have to get some creativity going and some consistency going offensively in this game. Before we get to our third key, let's talk about BetOnline. Basketball fans, it is that time of the year again. The NBA is back. From opening tip-off to buzzer beaters, BetOnline has you covered with the best odds, biggest promotion, and live in-game betting on all of your favorite teams. This season, every game matters, and BetOnline has every stat, matchup breakdowns, and live odds to bet on during games. And it's not just the NBA. BetOnline has odds on everything from football, Major League Baseball, NHL, to political props. So head over to the website today to get in on the action with America's most trusted site for online wagering, betonline.ag. BetOnline, the game starts here. All right, the third key, and to me, this is the biggest key. I put it in all caps. It's that big. South Carolina has to protect the football if they want to beat Texas A&M. Protect the football. This is the biggest thing I think for South Carolina to do in any game, but especially in this game. It's so important. South Carolina has 12 turnovers this season. That is 80th nationally. You think back, though, to what Texas A&M does when they are given opportunities like that with turnovers. LSU was up 17-7 on the Aggies, and then A&M forced an interception, a fumble, and then an interception on 3 straight possessions in that game, and it completely changed the game. A&M got the turnovers. They were able to get points off the turnovers. And that's really what changed the momentum of the game. LSU up 17-7, and then all of a sudden 3 straight possessions, 3 turnovers. Texas A&M turned it into points, and here we go. Texas A&M is in control of the game, and that completely changed the game. So South Carolina has to protect the football. Again, the most important piece of this game is South Carolina not turning it over. I think to the South Carolina-Alabama game, South Carolina turned it over a couple times. Alabama was able to get some momentum off of those turnovers. And so I think it's going to be huge in this game and for every game, again, for South Carolina, but especially in this one, especially against this A&M defense who is out there trying to force turnovers and trying to make that a game-changing moment. South Carolina has to protect the football. That's going to be huge in this game with Texas A&M. So limit the turnovers. Don't give A&M those free opportunities and give them good field position. That will definitely help South Carolina. But slow down the A&M run game, be creative offensively, and protect the football. I think that's how South Carolina can get it done if they want to win this game with Texas A&M. It's going to be a fun one regardless. Coming up again, that is the 6:30 ABC game on Saturday night with Texas A&M right now a 2.5-point favorite heading into that one in Columbia, South Carolina. We will be along to react to that game and the rest of the day's action right here on Southeastern 16. Subscribe to our YouTube channel here. Set your notifications to go on when we go live so you can be a part of our live reaction show. You can comment, let us know your thoughts on your favorite team in their game on Saturday. So our live reaction show Saturday nights here on the Southeastern 16 YouTube channel in conjunction with all the videos we put out, prediction videos, interviews, videos like this to get you ready for Saturday's action. Subscribe to our channel, like this video, spread the word about Southeastern 16 as we have you covered on all things SEC football, basketball, and baseball. I'm Chase Robinson. We're Southeastern 16, and we're brought to you by BetOnline.